How's it going, wrestling fans? Tony Mango here, welcoming you to another edition of the Smark Out Moment Smack Talk Internet Wrestling Community Outreach portion of the week. We are going to be starting things off with the Smark My Words fan-submitted comment of the week, and the winner this time around is Declan McAree for his comment that I said before was an early contender for the comment of the week, and throughout the week, ended up still being the best thing that I enjoyed the most. He posed the question, what country is Santino Marella from, and answered it himself, shittily. Keeping it simple. Sometimes simple is the way to go. You leave a comment in reference to something that I've said, but you take it to the next level and make it better, I'm going to laugh. That was something that was in reference to how I had said shittily, S-H-I-T-A-L-L-Y is basically how I was saying it, and he took it to the next level. So thank you, Declan, for that, as well as everyone else who left comments on the YouTube videos, the Facebook page, the tweets, the website, whatever, including our group on Facebook called the Mega Maniacs. Go sign up to join that, as that's where we take care of our normal bullshittery throughout the week, including our live event chats for Raw, SmackDown, the pay-per-views, maybe even NXT if you guys want to start doing that too. Either way, go there and join the group and chat with us. Start sending in your questions for the March mailbag special, as that's going to be happening sometime over the next couple of weeks, because that's, when March is going to end up popping up, so makes sense for that, right? You can do so by tweeting at SmarkOutMoment with the hashtag mailbag, or better yet, leaving an email through the contact form of the website, and I will backlog anything that you guys send our way, and when we get around to doing it, then we will do it. If you want to pick our brains about something wrestling-related or something completely unrelated to wrestling, send in your questions, and we'll try to answer them. If you're looking to help support Smark Out Moment's growth for the future, there's a couple different things that you should be aware of. You can donate money directly with the PayPal button at the bottom of smarkoutmoment.com, the YouTube fan funding module, or our Patreon account. All those funds go directly towards trying to make the show better, trying to improve things in the future. I might try to get a new graphic set up eventually, so that's something that I'll try to pitch towards that a little bit too. You can also buy some t-shirts, mugs, and a bunch of other types of merchandise over at our Redbubble and our TeePublic shops. There's 3 TeePublic shops. One's for Fanboys Anonymous, one, of course, is Smark Out Moment, the other one's just an extra little side thing, so browse all 3 of those. I think that there's only one for Redbubble. I kind of can't keep track because I don't really like Redbubble as much, but TeePublic is the way to go. Redbubble has a couple other things as well. You can also help spread the word about the website in a couple different ways, such as the Sign Me Up initiative. For that, all you got to do is take a sign that says Smark Out Moment to a wrestling show, and then, of course, send me a picture of yourself holding it up, because then I'll give you a little bit of a shout-out on the website for that. Or, the most important thing out of all is to help us grow our social media audience, and you can do that by liking and sharing our posts on Facebook, retweeting and following us on Twitter, giving the YouTube videos a thumbs up, leaving your comments as well to keep the discussion going, subscribing if you haven't already. You can share our website's articles and the videos and stuff on Reddit and on message boards and anywhere else on the internet, and everything that you guys do is going to be greatly appreciated because it all helps get our name out there. Obviously, apply the same tactics to fanboysanonymous.com, my spot for the movie reviews and other nerdy things like that. So if you want to geek out with me on TV stuff and the Oscars and whatever else is going on like that, comic books and superheroes and whatnot, head on over to fanboysanonymous.com, follow the Facebook and Twitter accounts, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and everything else that I just said a minute ago. And that brings us to the major topic of the video, the wrestling trivia question of the week, otherwise known as the Ask Him. And last week, because Rosa Mendez had retired, I figured I would pose a question about Rosa Mendez. And the question was, when was the last time Rosa Mendez was on the winning side of a TV or pay-per-view match? I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown here of a couple different things. The last time that she was involved in any kind of a win was on a house show. April 10th, 2015, she and Natalya and Emma defeated Alicia Fox, Cameron, and Summer Rae. Sure, it was a barn burner of a match. There was an episode of Main Event, though, where she won. It was episode number 93, July 8th, 2014. She was in a 5-on-1 handicap match, and that's where she won. It was herself, Eva Marie, Naomi, Natalya, and Summer Rae. defeating Nikki Bella. So that's the best that she could do from the most recent memory. Now, if you want to go back even further, she won a match. This is how bad it is, where you can actually pinpoint all of the wins that she's got going on. Raw on December 30th, 2013, Oksana, Alicia Fox, Caitlin, Rosa Mendez, and Summer Rae defeated Eva Marie, the Bella Twins, and the Funkadactyls, which was basically a Total Divas versus non-Total Divas thing. As far as her last singles match win, I think it might be her only singles match win, which was February 22nd, 2011 on SmackDown. She beat Layla by disqualification, so it wasn't even actually, like a pinfall win. But if you go by her last singles pinfall match win, this is how bad her career was. FCW, November 18th, 2010. She beat AJ Lee to win the Queen of FCW title. So she basically has about 6 or 7 wins in her entire career, and it's mostly she was on a tag team and they won. Really awful career. Beautiful woman, but man, her career sucked ass. So who got it right? Who got it wrong? Who else said whatever? Dominator39R says, I'm guessing she was managing Ivan Koloff when he defeated Bruno Sammartino, and she has 1 win over Vince in a keep me employed forever match. Mailbag question, what is your favorite and least favorite match ever? I'm going to have to get back to that a little bit later on next month. Christopher Marin says, Tony, HBK won the Chamber, not Triple H. Yeah, apparently I said Triple H won the Chamber last week. Some kind of a fuck up there, so thanks for calling that out on me. A couple of people that were in the chat there. He also says, she last won when I went on my first date, so never. And you've inspired me. So I would like to add the rest of the country to the Fuck That Guy Club. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this entire country and the rest of the world can be on the Fuck That Guy Club. The world nowadays, it just sucks. Bobby Lesnar G86 throws out about the Triple H Shawn Michaels discrepancy and also says never for her last win. William Carey says, I think that it was against Layla, but I have no clue when. So William Carey actually guesses that correct when it comes to the singles match win against Layla. So points to William Carey for getting that, because I never would fucking remember that. Peter Piccinini guesses Rosa never won a match, said it in Total Divas. If she did win, I don't care. That's another good answer for that, because really, who would have given a shit if he would have won anyway? And I think that's it, looking down this list here, because Declan threw out the little shittily thing on there, and yeah, that's it. So thank you to everybody who left their comments, and let's see who gets this right for this week, because this week I figured I would do a question about Diamond Dallas Page, because he was just announced as being another inductee for the 2017 class of the Hall of Fame. So I started looking up a little bit of information about him, and came across this, which I thought was pretty interesting. Who did Diamond Dallas Page defeat to win his first championship? And bonus points if you can tell me which wrestler was that person a copycat of. If you think you know the answer, or you want to leave a guess or leave something else in the comments below, go ahead and do that. Next week I'll tell you the answer. And that's going to be it for this week's edition of the IWC Outreach. I want to thank you all for listening, and I want to remind you all, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a like, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and keep staying tuned to the channel and the websites for more. Our main event this week is going to be heel or face Chris Jericho, which is probably going to be coming up really late Friday or possibly Saturday morning or so. I might be doing a bracketology breakdown of the Smark Madness tournament. All depends on how much time I've got this week, because another thing that's coming up this week is going to be the 24-hour gaming marathon that we're doing for the Daceman show and Fanboys Anonymous, and the Messages Project is the charity that it's going to be going towards. So if you go to fanboysanonymous.com, you will see a post on the front page. That is where you're going to find the little embedded videos for the 2 or 3, I think maybe even Twitch accounts that Dace has set up for it. And of course, if you go to Daceman Show, then you can find that as well. But that's where we're going to be doing all of our gaming marathon stuff. We're going to have a Smash Brothers tournament. We're going to be doing a bunch of old arcade-style classic games like the Simpsons game and the X-Men arcade game. We're going to do Twisted Metal. We're probably going to do some kind of sports game at some point. I'm assuming at somewhere along the line they're going to do a Minecraft. They're probably going to do like Call of Duty or something like that. So there's going to be a wide variety of stuff, and you know, throughout the whole time, you're going to see us bullshitting around and kind of cracking jokes and stuff on the couch and everything like that, all hanging out in the basement. So go ahead and check that out. If you could donate something towards that charity, go ahead and do that as well. There's prizes that are available, so if you donate, you get entered into the drawing for any of those prizes. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you next time, everybody. This has been another Smark Out moment, and I'm being counted out.